Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Yes, right?
Do you need elaborate answers or?
I would like an elaborate answer. Why do you say that?
Well, because it's not actually a sandwich. A sandwich to me is kind of like too something flat and
All right. Time
and
out here for a second. Time out, time out, time out.
uh,
What happens to, so if I get rid of that, is that your hang up, the little piece of bread that's connecting it?
uh no, because it's round. It's both things actually. It's
So
because it's round.
what about subs?
Well, the meat is still flat. The
Oh,
meat isn't round.
so it's the tubular thing.
Yeah, like a hamburger is more like a sandwich than a hot
I
dog.
couldn't disagree with you more, but I'll take it because you made a little bit of a point.
Well, do you know what Leberkäse is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, this is a German staple. And actually, the closest thing is, if I can make a similarity, would be between hot dog and bologna,
Oh,
which is very interesting. So, when you get a Leberkäse sandwich, a Leberkäse Semmel, you get this Leberkäse, which is like a loaf, and they cook it, but it's really like bologna or a hot dog. When they cut it up, if it's cold, it tastes like bologna, and if it's warm, it tastes kind of like a hot dog. So it's a big flat piece, and they put it on a roll, and you get some spicy mustard on there. Mm-mm-mm. Lekker.
Is is cereal a soup?
Cereal is not a soup. No,
Why?
soups are warm,
Not
except for
necessarily, right?
not
Yeah,
necessarily,
so
not
we got an
necessarily.
exception, right?
But fruits soups are made usually with vegetables or animals like beef or chicken or turkey or whatever, and or oxen soup, but this has milk, so
Okay.
it's not a soup. It's
I'm going to disagree with you on all of them, but you're entitled to your own opinion, even if they're not right.
okay.
What two totally normal things can you do back to back that would make, let me read the question. Hold on, it'd be much easier.
Okay,
Sorry. Oh
that's
yeah.
all right.
What two totally normal things become really weird if you do them back to back?
Whoa. Uh, Two things that become weird if you do them back to back.
We can always pass.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know.
All right. No problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pineapple, pineapple on pizza?
No, no.
No. So we
No.
agree on one out of three. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah, no. I know
No.
people who love it. I even know an Italian who loves it, but I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble.
No, that's blasphemy again. I think the whole thing is blasphemy, but yeah, if you're Italian and you're thinking that, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
blasphemous.
yeah,
A lot of the Europeans I talk to, especially in Finland and Sweden, they're all for it, but I could never.
Yes, I mean people like it, and I guess I don't know. Not on pizza for me. I don't know.
If you could go back in history and speak to one person for a 20-minute beer or cigarette, who's it going to be?
Jesus.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would put that high on my list. Yes.
yeah, yeah. Jesus, or I don't know. Is it got to be somebody who's dead?
Yeah, I'm good with anybody.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, it would have been cool to talk to Jimi Hendrix. Actually,
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah,
liked to talk to
absolutely.
him.
I think high on my bucket list is Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, basically anybody unobtainable is kind of cool.
Right. And lastly, then, so you're on a desert island stranded, assuming you've got some sort of solar powered player. What three records are you taking with you?
Oh wow. Okay. I would probably take Kiss Rock and Roll Over.
Interesting
Uh
choice.
yeah. Let's see what else. Um Black Sabbath. Uh what's that Black album that
We
has
sold
all
our
the
soul?
I think so, yeah, and it has
Or
all it's like
Masters of
it's almost like
Reality, maybe.
Masters of Reality, yeah, that one. That's a good one. That's the one with Paranoid on it and everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good album. Okay, so I got two. So I need one more. All right, I need something mellow and totally chill. How about some Black Crows? That would be cool.
There you go. So I know you
Yeah.
didn't ask, but I'm going to give you mine. Definitely Diary of a Madman.
Okay.
One of my favorites, probably my gateway to heavy music in
Yeah.
general was, Over the Mountain, and I was
Yeah.
fun and on this journey.
Yeah.
Second would be probably Operation Mindcrime, the first one.
Great album. Yeah, that was a
That's
good one.
that's an unbelievable one. And then if we're going to go with the theme of taking it chill, maybe Bob Marley.
Ah, okay. Bob Marley. Yeah, that would work great on the island too.
Yeah,
That was a
like a
good one.
great like a greatest hits, just for chilling in the hammock and whatever at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you need some diversity. You can't just have.
Right.
That's like, I like all types of music. I listen to heavy music, light music, jazz, classical, everything. But some real heavy music with the growling and
Yeah,
I can listen to one or two songs, but then it's like, okay, I need to listen to something else. And I
right,
can't imagine like, I'm not a 20 years old
right,
anymore. And I get in my car in the morning. I don't want to hear that. Are you kidding?
right,
I'm like, I'm calm and just waking up and I'm
right.
gonna,
Listen to Mr. Speed.
yeah, it's too much. So
Mr.
I don't
Speed's
know.
off that record, isn't it?
Mr. Speed, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, good stuff.
I'm a huge Kiss fan, so yeah, I think that's right off that record.
Yeah, that was my big inspiration actually. Kiss. That was one of the first things that I got into by myself, and I can remember it clearly. Like I was probably in like I don't know, maybe third grade or something. And back then, kids used to walk to school by
Yeah,
themselves. And I remember walking to school and I saw this kid with a big Kiss belt buckle, like chrome belt buckle that said Kiss. And I was like, whoa, what is that thing, man?
right.
It's Kiss, And I live so close to New York City that like, band probably wasn't that big at the time, or they were
Right.
just starting to get big. But here's this kid with this belt buckle, and I got into Kiss, and then I was totally kissed out, man. I had every
Yeah,
album,
yeah. I know I
everything.
told you like my gateway was the Diary of a Madman, and like you said, you clearly remember the moment.
Yeah,
I was in high school. There was a little record store across the street. I knew nothing about heavy music, grew up listening to the Beatles or whatever, Zeppelin, and went in there and saw that cover on on the wall.
yeah,
Nothing about Sabbath or him. And the
yeah,
cover was like took me in, and then the first five notes of that, that drum riff
yeah.
set me off on, the journey. Here we are still.
That's the wild thing about music. It's actually almost a sense because like you can think of like you can smell a cologne or a perfume or something, and it'll bring your mind to a
Yeah,
memory. And music does the same thing. When you hear
right
a
there.
song, yeah, if you hear a song when you were a kid, I remember this song. My mom
Right,
used to play this song.
you're in the back seat of the car with the window rolled
Yeah,
down. Yes.
yeah. And I mean that's the beauty of music, and it can really make you forget everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love it.
Well, I think we came full circle on that then. We started off with trying to feel good. We ended up with that way. Thank you for taking the time, my friend. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Thank you for taking the time, my friend. I hope that wasn't too bad.
No, no, not at all.
I was kind of all over the map, but I kind of like those
Totally cool, man.
not normal interviews. So
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
be well. Good
All
luck on
right,
the
thanks,
tour.
man.
Stay safe.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Take care, man.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.